Hello! I thought it would be fun to make a recipe together. So every morning I start my day with a smoothie, which many of you have watched me drink in class. I thought it was time to write a recipe for it though, because every day I just kind of throw a bunch of stuff in and it's a little different. So we're going to try it out today. So first thing I start with is kombucha, which is a bitter fermented tea that you make by you make tea with sugar in it, and then you see this thing floating in top? It's a kind of like a mushroom. It's a type of fungus, and what it does is it eats the sugar and poops out little bacteria that's really good for your body. It's kind of like yogurt, which is also going in here. So I'm starting with, I make 2 smoothies at a time, so I've got 2 for the day. So I put about that much in, but let's measure it. Well, that's about a cup of kombucha. So since that's what I'm putting in, I'm going to get my piece of paper and start my recipe. 1 cup kombucha. Recipe. I'll probably type this up later. Next, lemon. Citrus is good for you in the morning. So I use half a lemon or lime each day. That's not an exact measurement, but it'll do. 1/2 lemon. Next up, banana. I put half a banana in there. Bananas are a good source of potassium, which is a vitamin your body needs. It's really good for your muscles. So if you have sore muscles or you get a lot of cramps or anything, have some bananas. So, banana, put that on my recipe. 1/2 banana. What's next? Apple. Gotta wash it first. This is me scrubbing an apple. So I generally put half an apple in. If I wanted to be super detailed, I could weigh that. That's what crazy people do when they want to know exactly how much they're eating. But I'm just chopping up half an apple and throwing it in here. So I will add that to my recipe. Of course, if you're doing this at home, you're probably going to have an adult help you with the chopping. So half apple. Next is yogurt. Generally do about 3/4 of a cup, so I've got a little 1/4 cup measuring cup. 1, 2, 3. And into my other smoothie. I need to go buy more yogurt. 2, 3. What's next? Blueberries. Again, usually I just kind of eyeball this, but I'm going to measure. So that's 1/3 of a cup. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, I usually do about thrice that much. So I'm going to say I put a cup of blueberries in. 2. And 3. Yeah, that looks about right. And this is a really important part of the process. Say hello to Dandy. He gets some blueberries. He really likes them. Blueberries? So I'll let him eat those. Okay, so that's the blueberries. What else is going in there? Next up, ground turmeric and cinnamon. When you're old, you think about things like inflammation in your body. What does that mean? Ask your parents. No, it means, it's when your body's not really working right, which mine usually doesn't, as you know. Anyhow, so I put a bit of both of those in. The cinnamon adds some nice flavor to it. Gives it a bit of sweet. All right, so where did I get to? And with those, it's about a 1/4 teaspoon. I haven't been writing this down. So 1 cup, or 3/4 cup yogurt, and 1 cup blueberries, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon and turmeric. What else have we got here? All right, this is where it gets healthy. Put in some frozen edamame. It tastes like nothing, so it doesn't really change the flavor, but it's good and healthy. Get your green legumes, which is bean type things. All right, where are we at? Oh yeah, the other greens, frozen spinach. I don't like eating leafy greens, it takes too long, so I put spinach in my smoothies to get my healthy in there. What else? So each of those, I did not measure that, but that was about 1/3 cup of spinach. And it was about 1/4 cup of edamame. Yeah, that looks about right. I like the taste of ginger, so I throw a little bit of ginger in there, making sure to cut off the rind on the outside. I've got a really good blender, so it grinds it up really good. Okay, there's some ginger. What's left? We're almost done. Right. Protein powder. So the smoothies I make aren't just tasty fruit smoothies. They're like 2 meals of all of the healthy stuff that I don't have to worry so much about eating other healthy foods. And I can just do things like I'll have pancakes for lunch. And that'll be okay because I had a really healthy smoothie for breakfast. So each of these gets 1 scoop, which is, I don't know. I will have to figure that out. I'm just going to write 1 scoop. 1 scoop protein powder. I don't even know how much bit of ginger. That is not a scientific measurement, but I'm going to top that up with a little bit more kombucha so the blender can take, and it's ready to mix. Plug your ears because this is going to get loud. Can I blend? And there we go, it has blended. Let's see where we're at. A little thick, needs more liquid. So I might go back and change that to 1 1/4 cups of kombucha. Fantastic. Your challenge, you don't have to make a smoothie. You can make literally anything. Does not even have to be food, but make a recipe for making something. So it could be a recipe for making a set of Lego, although you'd call that instructions. You could go out into your backyard to play and make a recipe for making a mud castle. How many sticks, how much dirt, how much water. Or help out with cooking a meal today, and while whoever's cooking is cooking, you can make a recipe for what they're putting into the food. So there you go. Enjoy.